give up an opportunity to positively impact everyone around her. She was the one who gave me my view of the world, and I'm so grateful for her. But a man's earliest influences aren't only his parents. In my case, I spent most of my time with my coaches. From the funny and energetic Rita Lowry, I learned the value of laughter. Giuliano Grassi was short-tempered, demanding, and ultimately not a long-term coach. Sometimes a life lesson is about changing what doesn't work. I idolized Coach Herb Plata, but he had health issues, so I began lessons with 1932 Olympic champion Pierre Brunet, who taught me about integrity and the honest pursuit of perfection. After he retired, I started working with the team of Evie Scottvold and Mary Luddington. Evie was by far the toughest coach I ever had, moderated by Mary's unconditional love. I learned that love tempers everything, even work. When my parents could no longer support my skating, world-famous coach Carlo Fassi found a sponsor for me, and I moved to Denver to take lessons from him. Later, Don Laws guided me to my first Olympic Games, then 4 U.S. and world titles, and an Olympic gold medal in 1984. Don became family to me, but not really a father. He was a private man. This, too, is a valuable life lesson, though perhaps not one I appreciated until later. From these varied and changing role models, I was forced to sort of make it up as I went along. I didn't know how to approach my life with any real understanding of what it meant to be a man, a real man, the man I was meant to be. There was no all-in example for me to follow, no father figures, nothing healthy to base my manhood on. Ironically, cancer cured all of that. Cancer will open your eyes to truth about your life. It wakes you up, strips you down to nothing, and exposes all the junk that's been thriving in time-honored dysfunction. I knew how to do a lot of things at a very high level, but quite honestly, until cancer, I didn't know I desperately wanted to be the man God created me to be. The next chapters in my life have come with a determination to correct my path and become that man. The man I have to be for my wife and 4 children, and like most men, I remain a work in progress. Being a man isn't about the illusions mass media presents to us as the way we all should live our lives. Stephen Mansfield is going to make this clear in the pages that follow, and he's going to call you to be the man you are meant to be. You will have to decide then if you want your life to be something more authentic, something more beautifully masculine than it is. Here is what I have learned. Everything results from a decision, a choice. And this choice is an important one. It can determine the rest of your life. Dive into the pages that follow. Let the fire come. Then never let it die. Be the man you are made to be. Scott Hamilton, 4-time national and world champion and Olympic gold medalist. Gentlemen, we begin. It is not the light that we need, but fire. It is not the gentle shower, but thunder. We need the storm, the whirlwind, and the earthquake. Frederick Douglass. My goal in this book is to ignite fires in your soul. I want to recover what has been lost. I want to set on fire again what has been doused. I want to see you live out manhood on fire. I should tell you what I mean by fire. You've likely heard the phrase, fire in the belly. Robert Louis Stevenson gave us these words. He was the author and adventurer who also gave us the classics Kidnapped, Treasure Island, and The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He was using an image probably taken from the practice of stoking a fire in a cast-iron stove. The fire was in the belly of the stove, and you worked to keep it roaring hot. Today, the phrase describes passion or heartfelt commitment to a cause. A politician, we are told, has a fire in the belly if he carries his campaign to the end. An athlete has the same if he trains hard and gives his all on the field. I'm grateful for Stevenson's epic phrase, and I want to encourage passionate living wherever I can. Yet when I speak of fire in this book, I mean something more than emotion or passion. I mean something like what the ancients did when they recounted their myth of Prometheus, the titan who stole fire from the gods and gave it to humanity. I'm referring more to the kind of fire that fell upon the first Christians on the day of Pentecost. I mean fire from heaven.